haven't even left the driveway yet and you already broke down. Most of you guys know this car is one of the 6 that we dug out of a gentleman's garage up in Michigan. And then you watch us try to break the engine loose in this thing and realize that it is locked up tight in a drum. This is a 1963 convertible. Somebody's been in here and did some flares to it, front and the back. Put this little like spoiler thing on that actually looks really good, I think. And then did the 6 taillight conversion. We are going to get this thing running. We've got a 350 out of Camaro that I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years ago I had a yellow 69 Camaro. We put it on the dyno, made some more power with it, and then I actually ended up selling it to a buddy of mine, and he pulled the motor out to put an LS in. So we ended up purchasing that motor back, and it is going to end up getting put in this thing since this motor is junk. And then we're gonna sell this car. So got a little bit of work to do to it to get it ready to sell. Yeah, that's the plan for this thing. My grandpa's actually doing most of the work. He ended up slicing the headers off, and you can see this fine job that they had on the exhaust. It's got pipe with like a cutout here or something goofy. I don't know what's going on with it. Motor out of this thing, tranny out of this thing, and she is cleaned up and ready to put back together. So this is the 350 that we're putting in it. Basically a stock 350, we think, with a cam and an Offenhauser intake. It sounded pretty good when it was in that Camaro. You can definitely tell it had an aftermarket camshaft in it. Other than that, I think the thing's just stock. It made like 240 horsepower to the rear tires. And being that it's got an aftermarket camshaft, it'll sound pretty good because we are going to put headers and the hooker side pipes on this car. So it'll actually probably sound pretty neat. I'm kicking bolts all over the place. But we're gonna go ahead and switch all the accessories and everything over to this engine. We're gonna just use the clutch that came out of it, flywheel that came out of it. That's the tranny we're gonna put in it. All right, so we got the motor in. As you can see up there, transmission is in. We ended up throwing these headers on. Actually slid the engine in first, and then threw the headers on while we were waiting for the pilot bearing to show up because they sent us the wrong pilot bearing. So now we're bolting the tranny up. Got to fix this nasty fuel line right here, and then we'll let it down, put the carburetor on it, hook up the distributor, put the starter on it. It's somewhere around here, right there, and and hopefully this thing will fire up. Just tested to see if it was firing. Put the jump box on it. Got this little globe right there. We got fire. Got the distributor hooked up. Got this big old massive 750 carburetor on there that's too big. Headers, side pipes, tranny, shifter. It's all ready to go except for gas and water. But we're gonna throw some gas in it and then crank it over, and actually it should fire right up.
Don't scratch the back. That's stale gas. Can you smell that on the phone?
I don't know.
Or on the video?
Oop, hold on. I shut it off. I don't know
That's
why.
way too loud.
Why is it idling so high?
Oh, there's something going on here. Oh, what? Why do you have the return spring opening up the throttle?
Oh, I don't know. I wondered why. That's why I took a spring off. I put it on the wrong thing.
It needs to go in the back.
I was like, geez, that's yanking the throttle open. So I took one spring off.
Try it again.
We never put a fuel filter on it, did we?
We're getting fuel now.
We got more than one vacuum leak because we
Vacuum leak back here.
got one right here. We can just plug this into that. Here, that's fixed now.
It's too loud. Why is it so loud?
Because these side pipes still have mufflers in them.
Do you buy mufflers to shove in them?
I don't know. I looked at them and thought, geez, that's going to be loud. I don't know. Somebody might like it.
Now you got that back. Hold on. I think we're flooding out. All right, try it again. It's a racer.
I'm about to put some water in it.
Don't burn your legs on them side pipes.
It's not from a side pipe, but it's a leg burn.
Can't back it out. It's got no handle on the shifter.
The handle's laying in there.
But don't tell me which way is reverse.
Oh,
Without a handle.
to the right and back. It felt like it was jammed up.
don't want to go nowhere. Yeah, I see the muffs. It says Corvette small block on them.
Oh.
That's mufflers.
I totally missed that. Yeah, that'll make it sound better.
I wonder how they go in.
These things are gonna rob some power. We're going from like a 4-inch, so that's like a 1.75 inch. And then it's got like a divider about right here on both sides. Those are definitely gonna quiet it down. And probably rob half its horsepower. She's running, it's not moving. We got a shifter problem, I think. It's got a Hurst shifter, and I'm thinking it's out of alignment because it's only got reverse, but we'll fix that and then put the mufflers in it. And oh, we got to fix a blown brake line. All right, so we got new tires, new brakes, still no mufflers, and we have a shifter that doesn't hit the frame now, so we should have all gears. We'll back this thing out and see if it moves. Bring the jump box. Forgot the battery doesn't charge. The battery's not charged, the alternator's not charging. Oh, it's not even hooked up. No wonder it's not charging. Hold on, we might be able to fix this. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna fix that.
Haven't even left the driveway yet and you already broke down.
Well, if whoever would have put the alternator on hooked it up, we might have made it further than this point. Well, I'm going back. The alternator's shooting sparks off of it. I don't know if you can see it. The alternator's shooting sparks off of it. That's why I turned around.
That's because your eyelet came out.
No, off the front of it.
Oh shit.
It's because it's chewing up the battery box. It's because that positive cable got in the alternator. That's why. Some numbnuts hooked that up.
Several days later.
Well, guys, here it is. This is the finished product of this 63 Corvette. To first let you know that it does not look as good as it does in the video right now. The paint is not that nice. Yeah, you can see it's definitely a real old lacquer paint job, but dang, in the video this thing looks good. 350 that we put in this thing is running like a champ. Put a brand new alternator on it so she would charge. Got the brand new hooker headers on it. We did end up putting the mufflers on it so you can actually drive it without blowing your eardrums out. Put the black hardtop on it. It is not a nice paint job, but it's black. It's not the vinyl one that was on it. Yeah, the chrome is just old and pitted. This is not a top dollar car. This is definitely a cruiser for somebody. Perfect for like a pro touring style. I don't know what you'd do with it. Be a fun driver. Headlights work. Taillights and brake lights don't work. The seats, we found this out when we were cleaning the interior. The seats only bolt into one spot because they're later model seats. But it does have seat belts. So if you put your seatbelt on, you get an accident, you or your seat will go anywhere. But yeah, the interior cleaned up pretty nice. It's got a set of like 67 gauges in it, not 63s. And then it does have a telescoping column that's broke, and then a newer steering wheel. But that's pretty much what you see. We put a brand new set of Cobra tires on it. We did rebuild the brakes. It's got a brake pull to the right when you hit the brakes. We tried our best to get it out. We can't fully get it out. It's better than what it was. Still wants to pull to the right when you hit the brakes. It does run and drive down the road, doesn't overheat. Take it for a drive and show you guys what we got. Just hit the key, fires right up. I think it's got like 410 gears in it, 411, whatever. Whoa!
I need to put a spring underneath this seat for this lever and keep it bouncing back.
It drives good. We're on a crowd road. Speedometer's not working. It says we're doing 10 mile an hour. But actually, I don't think any of the gauges work. It's got these oil pressure and coolant temp gauges on it. These do work.
Yeah, I'd say the tack doesn't work.
I'd say the tach don't work either.
Ride's good though.
No, it does. It's got no rattles really. Actually, I'm surprised we're not getting any wind noise in the top. Yeah. But no, she's a good cruiser.
I was gonna say you did latch those, right? Yeah, right. It rides good.
She's no speed demon.
Man, powerhouse.
I'm actually shocked at how good this thing drives for sitting since 91 and throwing a motor in it. But makes somebody a nice little cruiser. Little project car, weekend car, whatever.
If you stab the brakes hard enough, you might be able to make that corner.
I think I can.
That's not funny.
Look at burnout. Just want you guys to understand that this is a project car. It does run and drive. You can jump in it, drive it to a car show or something like that. It's not a perfect, well-sorted, fully restored 63 Corvette. Don't want somebody thinking that this is just a beautiful, perfect car and then bad-mouthing us because you bought something that's mostly a project car that runs and drives and stops and goes and does everything that a just driver does. So this is a perfect way for somebody to get inside a mid-year, let alone a 63 Corvette, and not spend the $80, $90, $100,000 that it takes to buy one of these that are fully restored. And then you can fully restore this one or do whatever you want to it. Just leave it the way it is and just drive it. All right, you guys have seen all of this. Well, I didn't show you all of it. I guess I'll show you underneath. This side is fairly clean. Not really any rot. This side's totally gone and rusted out, as you can see right there. Other than that, the frame's actually pretty nice. That's about everything I know about the car. So we do have title. VIN is good. I don't know what else to tell you, except for the price. The price for this old girl is going to be $32,000. That's including the hardtop and a door that shuts and fits better than that. If you're interested, you can email me at hpdepot1@gmail.com. hpdepot.com, you can reach out to there. There's like a contact section. Yeah, if nobody wants to buy it, then we'll list the thing online and sell it that way. But figured we'd offer it to somebody to watch us the channel first, and if nobody jumps on it, we'll just list the thing online and get rid of it. So make somebody a cool car, and just, we don't have room for it. We got plenty of others that we need to work on. There is the tape that I lost. I wonder I couldn't find it. It rolled out of the garage. Oh, hit him right on the head. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up. 32 grand for this 63 Corvette. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.